Testing. Hello. Does this work?
Hello YouTube, my name is Carlos. It's my first YouTube channel, although I've done a YouTube video in the past. It's kind of ass and I deleted it because that was just straight up secondhand embarrassment. But yeah, it's currently November 9th. It's 12 in the morning, as you can see. And right now, I am bored out of my mind, but I wanted to make this video for my future self. You know, right now, I'm currently 20 years old. I know I look like a freaking big uncle because this freaking beard. I look like a mess right now. But yeah, no, I wanted to make this video for my future self because, I've been thinking a lot about my future, and I think I'm very uncertain about it sometimes. Although I know I'm making the steps to it, I just kind of wanted to look back at this time from a future lens and see, the progress I've made. But yeah, so I guess a little bit about myself is that I'm a first gen student at Columbia University and I'm studying biology on the pre-med track. Amazing, awesome sauce. It's not amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna graduate May 2026. It's kind of scary. Like, I'm gonna be 21 by the end of this month. But to graduate, I have no job lined up. At least at the moment, I'm gonna get a job. So chill out. But yeah, I think my future goals. I hope to my future self that is watching that whether this is 5 years from now, 10 years, 15 years, that at least I make some progress, or the progress towards the goals that, I guess I'm going to outline. So I think from 5 years from now, I at least hope to be in medical school, or at least finishing it up, depends. But please be in med school because I don't know what else I'm going to do with my life. But yeah, I hope to be either in med school or finishing med school somewhere in New York, because that's where I'm from. And I really hope that, aside from becoming a doctor, that I do other things that are probably lacking in my life right now. I think a big one is just kind of my work-life balance. I know that medicine is not like an optimal career for balance or work life, but at least I hope to get better at it, constantly doing assignments, having to cancel hangouts, missing events with family. It's kind of sad sometimes, but I think it will be worth the sacrifice, although after a certain point, I think, I shouldn't be having to sacrifice that much. So I kind of hope that you at least cut out more time for friends and family. That's one. So I think the second goal I would want to at least do from a few years from now is to travel. Like, I have never traveled in my life, aside from like the 1 or 2 times that I went to the Dominican Republic when I was like in middle school. And mind you, like, it was not an enjoyable experience. Like, I do not speak Spanish whatsoever. I still don't, but like, I do, but not with complete fluency as I would like. I can read and write Spanish, but yes, I would like to travel, and not because of family matters. I would like to travel to like a Spanish-speaking country and actually be able to communicate day to day. So I'm definitely gonna have to review my Spanish, and I'll probably record a video on that too, just like road to fluency maybe. But yeah, I would like to travel to maybe Spain, Italia, or maybe like Puerto Rico, or some country in like South America. I think that'd be a nice experience for me. So either in my gap years or sometime within or after med school, I can do that. Please do, because although I live in New York City and it is quite diverse, um, I've not like really ventured out most of my life. Like I'm pretty much just been in school, do my work, do my little hobbies, do my sports, whatever, and then that's it. Like I don't do anything fun, man. So I think that would be my second thing for my future self watching. I think goal number 3 for me within the next 5 years is I would like to get baptized. Yeah, because I never grew up religious, and like my family never went to church. They're not necessarily like, they're not really Christian or Catholics, but I think they're more agnostic, if that makes sense. Because they do believe in a higher power, just maybe they're not like as devoted to a specific sect of religion. But yeah, like for me, I remember finding religion, or not say religion, but Christianity or Catholicism in my sophomore year of college. I think around that time, like I was taking pretty difficult classes, and in addition to that, I was also working as an emergency medical technician. So I saw some pretty messed up things. Like honestly, I think something like that experience alone would make others like question God even more. Like why would you? But anyways, yeah, I remember I started reading the Bible, and in some sense, I think me having had something to believe in rather than nothing during that time of my life, and also like additional hardships that may have later came in my college career, it definitely gave me like the grit I needed to push. And I would definitely like to oh my god, I would definitely like to like further that commitment in with God, you know, through whatever religious education, because I know I like have some weird religious process that you have to do in order to get baptized. So definitely I would like to get baptized, you know, just dunked in freaking water. But yeah, and I think it was like goal number 3. Yeah, my 4th goal that I want to do, and I think I probably maybe touched upon this in goal number 2 with traveling, is definitely to improve my fluency in Spanish, because I'm pretty sure I have like receptive bilingualism. Like I can understand almost like 80% of what someone like tells me in Spanish, depending on their I think their accent. Like some Spanish speakers, like Cubans or Puerto Ricans, like I can understand, but like Dominicans, even though I'm Dominican, like motherfuckers just speak like machine gun, like it's crazy. But yeah, I would definitely like to improve my speaking abilities, because I can read, I can write, I can understand for the most part, but speaking is like my accent is horrendous. Well, it's not that bad. I don't sound like crazy American when I speak Spanish the few times that I do, but I would like to develop a nice like native like accent. Yeah, because at times I do feel disconnected, and I hope to my future self watching that you feel more connected with your culture as instead of alienated, because I know now whenever people look at me, at least before in the past, they were like just looked at me and I thought I was like, oh, look at that white boy, or look at that American. But you know, as I grow older, I guess like more my ethnic features are probably showing, my nose, my hair. You know, I'm not really looked at as like completely American or completely white. But at the same time, I don't speak Spanish, so like I'm not fully accepted as Dominican or fully accepted as Puerto Rican because of that. So at least I hope to be a little more fluent and in touch with my culture so that I can feel more comfortable about myself. Just in general, like I have a better sense of my identity. I think that's important. Yeah, so I think for my last goal that I hope for my future self watching maybe accomplishes is like putting more time into this YouTube channel. Like I've never really done YouTube before, and however, I do think I'd like to document more of my life, as boring as I sometimes think I am. Because, so why not, man? Like, probably do so many things and you just don't even think much about it, but you're probably cool. You're cool as hell, man. Like, come on. But yeah, I think my final message to myself is that everything is gonna be okay, and it always has been. And not to look at myself or think that I am stupid or I am not enough, because you are enough. Like, you are Gouda with the sauce. Like, do not forget where you came from. Like, you literally came from nothing and you are becoming something, right? Like, no one in my family has pursued medicine. No one in my family has gone to an Ivy League. Like, that is impressive that you are doing that right now. Like, you were valedictorian in high school. You're doing, I wouldn't say well at Columbia, but like, you're getting by at Columbia. And this is coming from someone that hasn't had, any family. I guess my immediate family, I should say, sorry, my immediate family who's gone to a four-year institution in the United States. Like, you should be impressed. Like, hell, I bet, like, in the future, you're gonna be a doctor. You're gonna probably open your own private practice. You're gonna be swimming in cash, although that's like not the point of medicine, but like, you will trust. Everything will work out, and you just have to be patient. Like, that is all I will leave myself with for this video. But yeah, so thank you for coming to my TED Talk, future me, and also to the strangers watching my video, because I know sure as hell right now nobody's watching this long ass video. But yeah, thank you.